What's up guys, TkF here bringing you guys a commentary on launch. This was a domination gameplay. It's a really good gameplay actually. But before we get into that, I just wanted to give my apologies. Firstly, because I've been really ill lately. For those of you guys who don't know, I've been suffering from an upper respiratory tract system, which means I've had a throat infection, which is just horrible. And I haven't been able to bring you guys any videos for like 3 days, so I do apologize. But on the upside, we have this beautiful HD quality, which I now have. I'm still improving it as we speak. This is only my second video I've pumped out with it, so rest assured I will be improving the quality over time. But anyway, this gameplay, let's get into what I want to talk about this gameplay. By the way, Hardline, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Hacker. And kill streaks are most likely going to be 3-8-11, I believe, or 4-8-11. Can't remember, it was quite a while ago I had this gameplay. But anyway, I'm not going to spoil the score for you guys, so I'll probably put it in the title anyway. But anyway, what I want to talk about for this gameplay, there we go, 3-8-11, is Call of Duty Black Ops. And I notice one thing whenever I go and watch a Call of Duty video, I always want tips. I always want to know how can I improve, how is this commentator going to give me the advice so that I can better my game. So I'll be talking a bit about Black Ops in this gameplay, and I'll also be dropping out some tips whenever I can. Now here, I just want to drop a quick tip. If you look at the minimap, you can see all of my team behind me to the right, which tells me that their team are going to have a really strong route to push through on the left. And as you see them all here coming down on the left, just like I thought. And it's just pretty much paying attention to your minimap. Your minimap says more when it's not saying anything at all. I mean, if you have a Blackbird in the air, that's great. Obviously, you can see wherever you are, but you're not going to have a constant 8-kill streak. No game is going to have a constant 8-kill streak when you're playing on your own. If you're in a party, yeah, maybe, but you know, for the most part, if you're playing on your own, it's highly unlikely. So you need to learn to read the minimap, read what it's saying when it's not saying anything. So, you know, you can imagine, you know, when you spawn, your teammates are all on one end. That tells you that their teammates are definitely going to be all at the other end. So it's just something to keep in mind. If you're on a big kill streak or something, you want to know where the enemy is, look at the minimap, look at where your team is. And wherever there's a massive giant spot on the radar where there's none of your team, that is most likely where they're going to be. So just be careful around those areas. And if you know the maps well, then you'll be able to navigate them well enough to put yourself in a good position if you should run into a gunfight. But anyway, let's get into talking about Black Ops. Now, Modern Warfare 3 is coming out Monday midnight, so that will technically be the very first second into Tuesday. That'll be November the 7th at 11:59 PM is when I'm going to go and pick it up. Midnight release at my local game shop. I've already pre-ordered the hardened edition for you guys, and I just want to put this in for you guys. I've spent 70 quid on a microphone, I've spent 200 quid on a HD PVR, and I've spent 80 quid, 95 quid really, on pre-ordering Modern Warfare 3 hardened edition just for you guys. I don't have that kind of money, man. But anyway, Black Ops. So first I want to talk about Black Ops connection. So a lot of people are moaning about the connection, saying that the connection is not great, the hit detection could be improved, and I strongly agree with this. Like, a lot of people have been saying that COD 4 is the best Call of Duty around, and I haven't played COD 4 anywhere near as much as what other people have played, but what I have played of it, which is, I want to say roughly about 6 hours playtime, it's not the game for me. It's definitely not the game for me. There are way too many issues with it. I mean, obviously when you go back that far to when the game was made, they weren't as advanced in knowing, you know, spawns and stuff like that. The spawn was terrible in COD 4, I believe. The way that your kill streaks could get you more kill streaks if you called them in after you died. I was blind right there. That is kind of silly as well. But I know these things are dated, and I need to realise that, I know. But when you compare it to Black Ops, Black Ops, you know, they had the chance to do so many things right, and in my eyes, Black Ops is pretty much the perfect Call of Duty. I mean, true, I don't believe the weapons kill fast enough. I do like the faster gameplay that you get in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare. I would like the higher damage weapons. I really want those in Modern Warfare 3. As far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure that they are back, so that's good. Stopping power without stopping power, as it were. But Black Ops has done so much right. And I think the only thing that really truthfully lets this game down is the connection or the hit detection. It's bad. I mean, if you're on a 4-bar and you're a host, or you get really, or you somebody who's really close to you gets host, and I was determined to win this gunfight here, but if you get host or somebody that's got host is really close to you, then it's pretty good. The connection's not too bad, and you guys will know what I mean if you throw a silencer on a Galil, and you try and use a silenced Galil, if you're on a 3-bar, it's horrible. Like, you shoot them, and as you're firing, the hit markers come after, and they die, and you're still getting hit markers from shooting them. It's that bad. And then when you're a host, you know, you get the hit markers as you shoot them and they die, and it feels right. It feels like that's how the game should be. But unfortunately, you know, the majority of the time you're not going to be a host if you come from anywhere where I am, and I live in England and I live out of the major city, so my internet connection sucks at best. It's really bad. And that's because the main line to our internet is pretty bad. It's old and we don't even have fiber optic. So that is how shitty the internet is where I live, and that obviously affects the game a lot. Because I mean, I'm probably packing a 700 kilobyte upload speed, which is 0.7 of a megabyte, which is terrible. So when I get host, you know, it's good, but when, you know, that's not very often. And when everybody else gets host, it generally sucks for me because I'm put to a 3-bar and my bullets don't kill anything and I lag across the map, and you know, it's things like this. And I'm not basing Black Ops off my quality alone, I know that, but it's still bad. There's, you know, look at World at War, for example. The hit detection may not have been amazing, but it was a lot better than Black Ops for sure, definitely. And blob shotted, man. But I really do think they could have done something with it. I'm not really too sure why it's this bad. And overall, I think the game is really nice, and I'm actually excited to be leaving it for Modern Warfare 3. I'm not leaving Black Ops with a bad feeling or anything. I really did enjoy this game, and I'll probably still continue to play this game for a bit once Modern Warfare 3 is out. But yeah, like I said, if they really could have done something about the connection or the hit detection, it would have been the perfect game. In my eyes, there's nothing broken about it. The FAMAS, yeah, the fire rate was a tiny bit fast. Maybe it was too good from the hip, but you know, the AK-74U, people are calling it an assault rifle just because it's so overpowered, but when you really look at it, it's not an assault rifle. It may have the damage over distance or however you want to perceive it, but when you really get into the nitty-gritty of it, I mean, the iron sights just are not built for anything other than short to mid-range. It's terrible. You cannot fire across the map with that gun. You can pop fire it, but you know, it's a submachine gun. It's supposed to be sprayed. That's what it does. And I feel that there's not really any overpowered weapons in this game. And I mean, you guys may be thinking, oh, the FAMAS is overpowered, but if you really go back and look at other Call of Duties, I think this game is pretty well balanced. I think they've done a really good job with it. I mean, if you go back to COD 4, people were saying the M16 was the holy grail of overpowered guns. People were saying the MP5 was overpowered. But like I said, guys, I really have little to no experience with that game. And I really don't think I'm entitled to that much of an opinion of it, just because I haven't played it anywhere near as much as anyone else. So, I mean, Black Ops, I have my own say, because I had this game the day it came out, so I think I've played enough. I have roughly 18 days playtime on it, 15th Prestige. I have like 3 or 4 accounts, and they're all pretty high level as well, so I have been no life in it. But like I said, I think Black Ops is a really good game, and there's no overpowered weapons when you compare to other CODs. I mean, Modern Warfare 2, you know, you had the UMP-45, excuse me, that was horribly overpowered, badly. You didn't even need to run stop and power with that gun. You could still outclass other guns with stop and power with that gun without, so it was crazy. And that thing, I was told, I can't remember who, I think it was a member of Infinity Ward, tweeted something about the UMP-45 being a 1-bullet kill to the head in certain cases. That's just what they found through playing the game. Obviously, it's probably not meant to be that way, but, you know, it happens, and that's crazy. So, you know, there's things like that. When you look at things like that, the ACR, for one, has absolutely no recoil whatsoever. Things like a laser beam. So, you know, things like that, it's just, when you really compare that to Black Ops, how can you say the guns are overpowered in Black Ops? Yeah, they're not perfect, but, you know, what game is going to have perfect, I don't really know what you would call it, just perfect balance, I guess. No game is going to have perfect gun balance. It's just not going to happen. There's always going to be just one weapon that shines in its category. Like the AK-74U is going to shine in the submachine guns. The FAMAS is going to shine in the assault rifles. You know, you're probably going to say something like the RPG or the Grim Reaper. I mean, Grim Reaper is a kill streak, so you can't really class that, but you know, those. The L96 probably is the one to shine in the sniper rifles. People tend to prefer bolt actions. I certainly do. So, you know, every weapon tier has its one weapon in that class that just makes it, you know, it stands out and could be deemed as overpowered, I guess. But the other thing I really want to talk about is overpowered and the word and how people use it. People say that certain things are overpowered and they are wrong. I mean, people say the chopper gun is overpowered in Black Ops. No, not at all. I mean, it's a 9 kill streak which you can only obtain by using your gun, right? So that's 9 kills you got to go out and earn. You can't just, you know, get an attack helicopter and hide away for 2 kills. It doesn't work like that in Black Ops. We all know that by now. And people say the chopper gun is overpowered. Now, 9 kill streak. I believe if I obtain a 9 kill streak, I should be able to rain down whatever I want on my opponents for a limited amount of time, yeah? Which doesn't happen, because, I mean, you can slap on Ghost Pro, which, let's be honest, is not difficult to get. I mean, I got Ghost Pro in a few games, like 2 or 3 games, and I can't remember what the criteria is, like certain amount of kills under a spy plane, knife in a sentry gun, all that stuff. And I did that in a few games, and so now I'm just completely impervious to all kill streaks, pretty much. You know, I'm immune to attack helicopters, chopper gunners, sentry guns, all of these kill streaks now for as long as I want, forever, pretty much. As long as they don't prestige, I'm immune to them forever, and I'm a 15th prestige with Ghost Pro. So I never have to worry about a sentry gun, an attack helicopter, or a Huey, or a Hind ever again. I think, personally, that is broken to shit. I mean, the chopper gunner is not broken at all, because, you know, not only with the connection issues in Black Ops does it not kill anything, ever, unless you're host, the fact that it can be shot down by somebody with Ghost Pro before you even open the door is completely ridiculous. So, chopper gunner overpowered, no. Ghost, yes. But, that is going to be the gameplay, guys. I did leave a little bit at the end here so that I could talk to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the rant. There will be a lot more tips videos, seeing as I know I didn't cover a lot of tips in this video. But I will be putting out a load of tips videos, and rest assured you will see HD Modern Warfare 3 gameplay here on release night. I will have an unboxing video on release night. And now I think I'm going to go and grab you guys some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. I really feel like playing that game today, maybe get some free-for-alls with the intervention, see what I can rustle up for you guys. But if you guys are enjoying the HD quality that I have paid through the ass for, I really hope you'd leave a comment and let me know, because I love to read comments, guys. I really do. I love seeing your feedback and hearing what you have to say. Leave some advice, what you'd like to see. And other than that, I will catch you guys later. Deuces.